And it seems like a question we've been asking for 5 years is, can Josh Allen continue to just go full Superman, team on the back, and march them forward to a great playoff run? 3 touchdowns throwing, 3 touchdowns rushing. How do you see right now the Buffalo Bills, Rodney? They're coming off the win over Tampa.
No, I don't think just having Josh Allen is enough, because you look at them offensively, they've been inconsistent offensively. I mean, 14 points versus the Falcons, then 40 points versus Carolina, 28 points versus the Chiefs, then 13 points versus the Dolphins. So I don't think you can really depend on them coming out scoring 30, 35 points. And I just don't think you can have a really good, consistent team if you can't stop the run, coach. Defensively, in the playoffs, if you can't stop the run, Jack, you're not going to be able to stop anybody.
Yeah, I look at Josh Allen's game against the Bucs, and it's good news, bad news. Okay, 6 touchdowns, 3 running, 3 passing, 2 interceptions, some missed throws. What that tells me is I feel like I've got to take control again. I've got to do it all. I've got to make plays. I've got to hold the ball. I've got to scramble around. And he can do that and did it well. But when you have to do that week in and week out, and you're feeling the pressure of, I've got to put up 6 touchdowns for us to win, that's when the problems start to happen.
Yeah, and also is a problem when you're, one of your top receivers, Keon Coleman, he doesn't dress for the game for whatever problem, issue. At this point in time, this is week 11. We shouldn't have issues like this, misunderstandings, or guys being late, oversleeping. You just can't have things like that.
To me, the bigger concern is then you try to send him a message and go, you're a scratch from this game, and then he's on the field before and he's dancing and he's doing all this stuff, messing around. It gives the impression like the message did not hit you, like you didn't get the message, coach. I mean, if you sat a guy down like that and you see him out there dancing and joking and pregame warms, is that concerning to you, or how do you view that as a coach?
What's concerning to me is his teammates coming out and saying, "Hey, you got to grow up, man. You got to be one of us now. We need you." I don't know if he's getting the message. We'll see, but that is a problem. And then that defense not being able to stop the run, that's a problem. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers did not feel great about their running attack. They're playing a backup running back, and they've run for over 200 yards. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, I would have definitely pulled Keon Coleman to the side as a leader, as a captain, and had a conversation with him and said, look, it's okay for you to show enthusiasm and encourage your teammates and cheer for your teammates, but all this dancing and looking at the crowds, and we're not going to have that, or we're going to send you in the locker room.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's what great leadership is all about. Rodney Harrison was just that. And remember, those Bills, they have the Texans. That's tomorrow, coming up on Thursday Night Football. So that'll be one of those games where it could be interesting. Texans have been looking a little bit better.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.